Okay, light right here. This is normally how I have my speakers set up on either side. So I've got my Bowers & Wilkins, my Truths, and then the Magnepans, which I will swap in. But today I'm doing something a little bit different, and we are doing a DIY setup with exciters on a large foam board, and I'm going to try and see if I can make something really cheap that creates kind of a big sound that you'd get from my Magnepans that I love so much. So let's give it a shot. And here are the exciters. We've got 4 to work with today from Dayton, and a big spool of wire, and then 6 pieces of this large foam board. So first thing I want to do is measure these out to make sure we are getting as centered as possible. And there's the horizontal center. So this actually, I got lucky on that and placed this in the exact dead center. Remember this spot right here? I'll put a little marking with my knife. There we go, just a little pinhole. And now I can peel this small protective coating off and expose the adhesive. There we go, our first one is connected. And here's the result. So we have foam board right here, foam core, with a exciter in the middle. Then we have another piece of foam core that I've cut a hole out of and mounted poster board to, and used a little bit of medical tape on with another exciter in the center here. And this is really just to brace it as a frame. And then I've just used a mic stand with string and a couple nails just to suspend this whole thing in the air so it's not touching anything. I do have my other speakers behind it, but I think there's enough of an air gap that's not going to affect anything too much. And I did the same thing for the other side. Now these are 4 ohms, so I wired them in series, not in parallel, in series, so that, see, as you can see, positive goes in, negative goes out all the way up to here as the positive for this one, negative runs out of this one to the negative going to the sound system. So we could wire these up to 8 ohms. Then I use this mini DSP to EQ them a little bit, because let's be honest, if these were amazing right out of the box, that'd be great, but they do need just a little bit of EQ work to make them good. So if you do build these, I highly recommend taking the time to sit back and do some EQing. I had to bring up the lows a little bit, I had to bring down a couple spikes, and I had to bring up the highs. But here is an example. I'm going to set up some microphones real quick so you guys can hear what they sound like in their current configuration from my listening position. Real quick, guys, DMS shirts are available right now. They're only going to be available for a few more days, so make sure you check those out. They're linked in the video description. So for this sound demo, I'm using Monoprice 600, 700 microphones, so big thank you to Monoprice for hooking me up with these, as well as the stands that I am using to hold them up. So yeah, that's all I got. I know this video was kind of short, but I don't know. DIY stuff is kind of new for the channel, and I plan on making more stuff like this. And I kind of thought about maybe doing some other demos on this system of like the Magnepans and other things so you guys have something to compare to, but I plan on making another revision of these pretty soon, so that'll be pretty sweet. And if you want to see the EQs I use, they look a little bit like this. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like down below and a comment letting me know what you want to see in the future. If you want a DMS shirt, those are only available for a few more days. We're doing a limited run, so make sure to check those out. And don't forget to stick around and subscribe for more videos like this. Until the next one, guys. Peace.